So this next setup is a good Colbert test. So like
I love
Colbert is a
Colbert.
good standard of like, are you as fast as him, as funny as him? He likes to fuck with people, but very gently.
Yes.
So it's like, can you play ball with Colbert? And then also when people test Colbert, so she kind of like fucks with them a little bit. Like, hey, have you seen my stuff or whatever? And kind of like corners them a little. And watch how there's like a split second delay, but watch how he wiggles out. And then watch how he touches her on the shoulder of like, hey, I'm in charge. Okay, I beat you. I'm in charge. Right? Watch the power dynamic.
That is also a beautiful dress.
Thank you. It's lovely to finally meet you, Stephen.
Lovely to meet you too.
I'm part of the CBS family now, so
Welcome.
that means we're in the same family. Did you ever imagine that a girl like me would be in your family?
Well, I'll show you my dream journal someday.
Nice.
Is there a drawing of me?
I don't need one because here you are. Speaking of dream journals, this is a Van
he
Show
got
photo.
out.
Okay, all right, this was you last night with Beyonce at the
He
Grammys.
got out. He got out. Did you, we might have to play that twice.
Yeah,
Did
play
you,
it twice. I'm
do
like,
you
I
know
don't see how she got him.
there are so many jujitsus going on there?
I know.
Did you ever dream of having somebody like me in your family? And if you say no, you're a giant asshole.
Right.
So you can't say no, but you can't say yes, because then she's like, got you. Oh, yeah? Prove it. And he's like, I don't have to because you're right here.
And then
I'll show you my diaries.
Yeah, also, that was another thing where I could take that sexually real fast.
Like you're watching remember we saw that old judo guy, that little guy who was like just throwing all the
Yeah,
big guys around?
Yeah.
Like didn't seem very impressive, did it? But for all the experts, she's like, holy shit, that was
And
really
he's
good.
pulling out a picture at the same time. So he's like having to like do this with her while
Because
he's getting
if
the
you
picture
answer
ready.
that wrong, you're fucked right there on live TV.
I know.
If you say yes or no and you go the wrong way, right?
Yes, I've already clearly stated so many times and I will continue to do so. He is definitely one of my next husbands.
He's really good.
That is also a beautiful dress.
Thank you. It's lovely to finally meet you, Stephen.
Lovely to meet you too.
I'm part of the CBS family now, so
Welcome.
that means we're in the same family. Did you ever imagine that a girl like me would be in your family?
If you say yes, if you say no.
Well, I'll show you my dream journal someday.
Nice. Kicks it to the NF, kicks it to his saviors.
Is there a drawing of me?
Drawing of me coming back again.
like sexually
That-
now,
that's-
taking it in a turn of like,
That's
oh,
a little low blow. It's like, hey,
It was.
let the guy go.
I know.
Let him. He wiggled out
You
once.
know why she's not though? Because I think she's into him a little teensy.
Yeah.
She was
It's-
like kind of leaning
it's testing.
in.
You're-
It felt like yeah. And
You're-
if she's not into him, she was like
You're
dating.
testing him.
Yeah.
I don't need one because here you are.
Touch. Touch. Hey. Settle down.
Speaking of dream journals,
He's like, I'm married.
Like Darren Brown does that.
Yes.
Darren Brown. And they're like,
I
know. Oh, sorry. Remember the guy in the subway? He's like, bloop. He's like, oh, I missed
Yeah,
my.
that's right. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, well, yeah. When you touch somebody at the right time, there's a lot going on there.
Connects, it wakes up the brain.
Yeah. Now watch this next scene. It's very interesting to see if you have the program loaded of the EP, but is it the EP with the SI where the control is the paperwork, or is the control about the categories? So watch this.
Gavin Grimm had to sue the Board of Education in Gloucester to be able to use the boys' bathroom as all the other boys in his school are able to because he is transgender. And they enacted a law saying that he couldn't do that. And so Gavin had to go to a bathroom way off, that was, very much like Hidden Figures, that moment in Hidden Figures with Taraji when she has to walk like 45 minutes to a different bathroom. It's very much like that. And so I felt like people weren't talking enough about this case. And this is the first time the Supreme Court is hearing a case about trans rights. And if we lose this, our rights could be set back for a really long time. And I think what people need to know is what my friend Chase Strangio says from the ACLU is that these anti-trans bathroom bills are not really about bathrooms. They're about whether or not trans people have the right to exist in public space. Because if we can't use public bathrooms, we can't go to schools, we can't work, we can't go to healthcare facilities.
trap.
So it's really about us having a right to exist in public space. And I exist and I have a right to exist in public space, right?
I'm starting to understand down to like the EPs of like the control and the sensory, or the control and the abstract, because a lot of times EPs will come to the video typing and it's hard for me to tell if they're NE or SE until I'm like, okay, and then once I'm like, what's at the bottom?
What are you afraid of?
Yeah, because it's like the SI at the bottom, you can kind of, I feel like it's a little bit easier to catch them because it's the sensory. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, this specific sensory. So for example, if that was SI at the bottom, it's like this exact bill, like Jordan Peterson.
Yeah,
It's the
right.
XYZ bill in
Yes.
Canada. It's 3029. He's got all the labels
It's
to
gonna
it.
trap us in the physical
This
world.
is some kind of like abstract of like, it's like this thing in the movie, and if we do this, then we don't exist, and the categories of us, and then we're trapped and controlled in this category.
Yes.
And you're like, well, hold on, what happened? So okay, I'm
Right.
following you on the bathroom thing, but what happened here? So I'm
Right.
like, oh, this is an NI trap
Right,
down
right,
at the
right.
bottom. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Totally.
stuff like that I'm looking for in video typing, because I'm like, that's not just like an anecdote out of context or whatever. It's like, what is the most scary? Is this like, remember the Ghostbusters where like they pull them down into that little
Oh, God,
that little box?
yes.
I
Yeah.
feel like that. It's like the
That's
like
good.
the NI like traps them
That's
down.
a
This
good
guy-
NI.
Yeah.
That's a really good NI.
Everyone's like, what happened?